There were reports out there, I think maybe one report from Reuters, that the IPO had been permanently shelved and the bankers had been disbanded, and I asked him directly if that report was incorrect.
Of course it is incorrect. And His Excellency the Minister last month indicated that the government is committed to the IPO at a time of choosing when the market conditions are optimal. And the reason I say it's incorrect, because look at what the government did so far to make sure the company is ready for the IPO. We have the company is a joint stock company effective January this year, new board. We signed a new concession agreement. We changed the bylaw. We audited the reserve, oil and gas reserve by third party, which is important for listing Saudi Aramco.
So it is going to happen. Of course, there's a lot of things that need to be unpacked, guys. We just don't know when it is going to happen. We also talked, it was a 20-minute interview, by the way, so you can see the whole thing on CNBC.com. Don't think we're going to be running that this morning. We also talked about the Permian shale boom, and I wanted to know what the Saudis' view was on shale, because the big knock on the Permian is that, yeah, there's a lot of oil, but we drain it fast. And I think Nasser kind of confirmed maybe the concerns out there that these wells may not last as long as we think. Listen.
For the time being, we are seeing growth, and very remarkable growth in shale oil in the U.S. And I think that will continue. But eventually, you know, with shale oil, the decline rate is much higher than conventional. In the first year, almost the decline is 60 to 70%. So it depends on how much sustainable over the long term. In terms, you need to have a lot of drilling to sustain the growth that we are seeing currently.
You think there's too much optimism around the Permian shale boom?
Well, as I said, you need to have a continuous drilling. You need to have a continuous improvement in technology. But ultimately, it will peak and it will decline. But for the time being, the growth is there.
Growth is there for now, but concern about the rate of decline.
Look, if you're continuing to see oil prices where they are right now, you would expect that you would see more money poured into drilling for the Permian Basin, right? As long as oil prices are high, you would expect this to continue.
A lot has been going in.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, Bethany McLean has a new book out, kind of a mini book, Saudi America. Reading that now, by the way. Bethany's watching. Great book. Talk about how the real fuel for the Permian boom, so to speak, is capital, maybe not drilling. But yeah, a lot of money has been going in there. And I wasn't sure Nasser, we talked more about it, was convinced all that might be paid back eventually. Right.